Religious Authority and Beliefs by Christian Hofstadter, son of Fritz Hofstadter, son of Karl Hofstadter, King of the South, as well as some chick with a song saying hey about her. Why was religion so important to basic fools? Well, 1. It was hope. You have to remember during this time period, people were not going to be improving their own lives. Compared to modern day and first world society, where whenever you're born you can improve your life, back in the day, whatever you were born into, that is where you stayed. It was also how towns were built. They were built and centered around the church. Due to how deeply rooted the churches were inside of human culture, towns were built around churches, and often built with massive churches whenever they had the money. It also provided social interaction for modern and not modern, but for daily lives. It provided an opportunity for people to go out and do something. Church services. Their deep roots in society made it easier for them to be involved in the community. Things like births, deaths, and marriages were often kept record by churches. Churches were able to distribute charity, cared for orphans, and provided basic education for common people. Churches were very important for these people because it provided these common things, and because of that, people wanted to attend, and people ended up attending because it was something for people to do, and it provided that basic education. Government hosts taking over religion. Spain had a very tight hand over religion. It made sure that it was in control the entire time. They had a very tight selection process where only the government would choose who would be able to be in charge of the church, and certain proclamations were not allowed to be spoken unless previously given permission by the church. Jesuits were fostering a lot of Catholicism. It was producing new teachers, and Jesuits were getting high government positions as Jesuits, and because of that, they were able to move different governments towards Catholicism. Concerns in the Protestant Church. Princes and monarchs were gaining control or something. There was also complacency in the church. After the Protestant Reform, after the Catholic Reform, a lot of Protestant churches became complacent and no longer were pushing for anything, and this was a problem among different Protestants. They were also corrupt. You can see in the Church of England was just as corrupt as the Catholic Church during this time. There was also becoming disbelief in organized religion. People were no longer thinking that the church was important, and it got to the point that people started to believe that the Bible was no more than a collection of stories that helped provide a way of living life.